Przepraszam bardzo. Did I say it correctly? Did the other person understand me? Was the grammar correct? And does this kind of sentence even fit the situation? Do you recognize these worries in yourself? When you learn a foreign language, Polish or any other language, you think far too often about these points. And what happens? Exactly. You block yourself. You don't say anything at all. You just stay there, you make big eyes, you start sweating, you start nodding around about things you don't understand, and you just smile. You are creating a weird situation not only for yourself but for everyone around you. So this is why speaking is the most important thing to get to know a language in everyday life. So welcome, hi, witam serdecznie, cześć to Hey Polska, your channel where you can learn Polish step by step. Today I would like to tell you that immature Polish is not so bad, because in many situations it is perceived as charming. More important is to choose the right sentences, and by that I mean polite ones, because politeness is key and plays a huge role, especially in contact with Poles. So let us have a look at the phrases that count. Czy jesteś gotowy? Are you ready? Great, świetnie. Let's go, zaczynamy. To make one thing clear, I have never said that grammar isn't important, because it is. I just want to encourage you to let go and just speak, because when you speak your native language, you do it out of an impulse or a feeling. So speaking is expressing feelings. For example, when apologizing. Mishaps can happen every time. It is the way it is. More important is how to apologize as promptly, as sincerely as possible. So let us have a look at the saying I'm sorry. In Polish, przepraszam. 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 But you can also say I'm very sorry. Przepraszam bardzo. Przepraszam bardzo. Przepraszam bardzo. Oh, przepraszam bardzo. I'm very sorry. Przepraszam bardzo. Another way of saying I'm very sorry is jest mi bardzo przykro. 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 And maybe you want to say, I regret this. In Polish, żałuję tego. Żałuję tego. This strike through L is called EU, and you say it as an W, like in words what, where, when. The American English W, W. Żałuję, żałuję, żałuję. And because the E with the hook is at the end of the word, you can also say it as an E. Żałuję, żałuję. Or żałuję, żałuję. Żałuję tego, żałuję tego. Take care about the E's. The E's have to be very bright. Żałuję, żałuję tego. Every time, żałuję tego. Żałuję tego. I regret this. Żałuję tego. And maybe you want to say, I have to apologize for this. In Polish, muszę za to przeprosić. 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 If you are really sorry, maybe you want to say, please accept my apology. In Polish, przyjmij moje przeprosiny. Przyjmij moje przeprosiny. Przyjmij moje przeprosiny. One more time, a little bit slower. Przyjmij, przyjmij, with an y sound. The y is an y. Przyjmij, przyjmij moje przeprosiny. Przyjmij moje przeprosiny. Przyjmij moje przeprosiny. If you see the mistake in yourself, you can go with my mistake. In Polish, mój błąd. Mój błąd. Let's have a look at the word my. In Polish, mój. We write it with an apostrophe O. Every time you see an apostrophe O, you say this sound as an U. Mój. 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 Never as an O. It's always a U. Mój. 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 Every time you see it, please say it as an U. Mój. Let's have a look at the word mistake, which means won't. So we start with a B, then we have a strike through L, so it's w, b, b. The next one is the A with the hook on it, so it's on, błąd, 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 błąd. The word or the sound on, you maybe know or recognize it from a French word, for example, croissant, 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 on. They always do the on sound at the end. Here we have it also, so it's błąd, 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 mój błąd. Or you want to say, this is my mistake. In Polish, to jest mój błąd. To jest mój błąd. To jest mój błąd. To jest mój błąd. Przepraszam, to jest mój błąd. I'm sorry, this is my mistake. Przepraszam, to jest mój błąd. Or you can say, oh, my fault. My fault means moja wina. Moja wina. Moja wina. Or this is my fault. In Polish, to jest moja wina. To jest moja wina. To jest moja wina. To jest moja wina. Przepraszam, to jest moja wina. But maybe something happened to you and someone is apologizing to you. So in this case, you have to be able to react by using one of these sentences. For example, no problem. No problem. In Polish, nie ma problemu. 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 Or you can say, don't worry. Don't worry means bez obaw. Bez obaw. Bez obaw. Bez obaw. There's also a saying, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened means nic się nie stało. 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 But you can also say, it could happen to anyone. In Polish, to może przydarzyć się każdemu. 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 Bez obaw. Don't worry. In a slang way, we can also say, let's forget it. In Polish, zapomnijmy. 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 So we have a clear I sound I, zapomnijmy. At the end we have a Y, so we go down, zapomnijmy, zapomnijmy. We always build bridges by saying Polish words. The beginning goes up and the end goes down. Zapomnijmy, zapomnijmy. Think about bridges. Zapomnijmy, zapomnijmy, zapomnijmy. And you can also say apology accepted. In Polish, przeprosiny przyjęte. Przeprosiny przyjęte. Przeprosiny przyjęte. Przeprosiny przyjęte. Take care about the E with the hook. It's an Przyjęte. Przyjęte. Przeprosiny przyjęte. Przeprosiny przyjęte. As you can see, there are plenty ways of expressing an apology, reacting to it, and insisting on fixing a situation. So use all the phrases which suit you the most. But promise me to speak, because speaking is definitely better than remaining silent. Now we are at the end of this episode. I hope you liked it, and I hope you had the opportunity to learn something new about the Polish language. If so, please like and subscribe this channel so you don't miss any new episode. Dziękuję bardzo. And I hope you join me the next time to a new episode of Hey Polska. Until then, I wish you all the best. Do widzenia, na razie, cześć!